Hey guys, welcome back to another Gurugaming video. So today we're in Hearthstone, and I'm going to be playing a Paladin deck that I have called To Battle. So basically, it's not the 5 secret Paladin deck that the new card from the Grand Tournament has provided to us so graciously. It is actually just a kind of mid-range Paladin deck that I have found some success in the middle of the ladder. So I'm going to kind of go over the deck, and then we're going to play a couple of games. So we start off with a couple of good 1 and 2 drops. You get the Zombie Chow, 2 of those, Equality to go ahead and get those minions down to 1 if you need to clear the board with Consecration. You get Ironbeak Owl, 1 of those to silence. You get 1 Juggalo. Then you get the Shielded Minibot, which is a must, one of the best cards in the game. Muster for Battle, which is, in my opinion, another one of the best cards in the game, especially OP right now in the current metagame. The Peacekeeper to change some big creatures' attack down to 1. Big Game Hunter, 1 of those just in case you get some of those big creatures you need to get rid of to go ahead and clear or win the game with lethal. The True Silver, you got to have this great weapon, also heals for some. 2 Consecrations, 2 Defender of Arguses, the Murloc Knight, which is one of my favorite new cards from the Grand Tournament expansion. The Piloted Shredder, a great card as always. Quartermaster, 2 of those. You can also make, with the next card, the Tuskar Jouster. Not that one, sorry, the Justicar Trueheart, which gives you a better hero power. So you're summoning 2 of the 1/1s for the Paladin hero power as opposed to 1. And then using the Quartermaster, once you've done that a few times, boom, you have a board full of 2/2s or 3/3s, and you can absolutely wreck your opponent. Then we got the Dr. Boom in there, obviously. Lay on Hands for some card draw and some health regeneration, and then Tyrion down at the bottom. So it's got a great curve, some really good early game. Now, this deck does require you to get pretty good starting hands. If you don't, you can fall pretty far behind, but it does allow you to get some really good starting hands. So let's go ahead and jump into ladder. We're around rank 14 and 15, and we're going to go ahead and play a couple of games and take a look. All right, so while we're searching for a game, I want to remind you, if you have not already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button because I'm going to be producing all kinds of great gaming content for you guys, and I cannot wait to just play some more games, do some more gameplay for you guys. So let's jump into game number 1 and see kind of where we're at with this deck. All right, so we're playing a Priest. Let's see what we can do. All right, so as you can see here, this hand right here is by any means not going to be a good hand. Now, you could keep 1 Shredder and hope for a Shielded Minibot as well as a Chow, but I'm going to get rid of both Shredders here. I know that may seem a little bit crazy, but hoping for something good, and this is actually way worse. So Tyrion, Lay on Hands, and the Big Game Hunter are absolutely useless in this scenario, and then Dr. Boom comes out. So this is not a good start for us, as you want to get a good early board push, especially if you're going second. You normally want to coin out. Oh, well, there you go. There it is, Shielded Minibot. All right, so not only do we have some not really card advantage, but not only do we have a good hand there now, we actually have a good starting board. So we got the Cultist coming out. You want to get rid of that as quickly as you possibly can. So what can we do here? We can coin into Shredder, or we can play Muster. Muster is a good call here. You get some of this out. What do you want to do here? I think I'm going to coin into the Shredder. Go ahead and get a turn 3 Shredder and go to his face. That way he'll have to go ahead and trade with something. If he trades with the Shredder, after he plays a card, it will give that card 2 health. So he'll probably play a Cleric here or something of that nature to get a sticky minion on the board. But hopefully, with the hand that we do have, we can do something. All right, so he's playing Dragon Priest, as we can tell, and we're definitely going to have to trade with that, get rid of that taunt creature. All right. So we got Cho. We got Cho out of that, and that's not really going to do us any good. But what we can do is we can Consecrate here and get rid of his board. So there we go. So basically, we just gave him a copy of Consecration, which is not really what you wanted to do there. But I did clear his board, and we'll see if we can avoid that hurting us here in the near future. So next turn, we have Muster, and then we can Hero Power. So he is playing that Dragon deck, which is not any good. So Murloc Knight, I don't like to play it unless it is turn 6. That way you get at least some type of value. So we're going to do this. We're going to Hero Power. And Cho is really killing us here. He is giving him all of our good spells, which is in no way good. We're going to go at his face here. That way we can kind of get rid of that next turn. So we're really not doing too well here. We've definitely been hindered by the Cho that was befallen upon us, unfortunately. All right, so we have the Sludge Belcher, and we know he has Consecration now, which kind of we got to play around. But unfortunately, there's really nothing we can do. Let's see here. Do we... Yeah, let's just do that. And then we're going to play the Murloc Knight, and we're going to see if we get any good Murlocs. At least get some board present here. Oh, another Murloc Knight, which is actually one of the better ones you can pull from him, obviously, because then you get the effect ×2. Consecration deals 2 damage, and he probably wants to keep Cho on board because I continue to give him creatures, and I really have no way of getting rid of the Lore Walker Cho right now. So that is not good for us. We can play Boom next turn, which would be great. Okay, well, he got rid of it for us, so thank you very much for that. Valen's Chosen. Go ahead and buff up the minions, and he's probably going to heal here, or maybe Consecration, or maybe even Muster, because he's got both of those now in his hand, unfortunately, and we'll see what we do here. Yep, there's Muster. All right, so that got rid of that. Got rid of one of those. All right, so actually, do I want to get value out of the Murloc? Oh, so I could do that, or I could Boom here. I think Boom's going to give me the greater value. Yeah, I think we have to do that. Oh, that was a misclick. That was a misclick there. I should not have done that. Get rid of one of these. And unfortunately, he can easily get rid of the Murloc Knight now, but we at least have a little pressure on the board. All right, so he's going to go face here. And he has Consecration, so he could do that. All right, come on. Got rid of that, got rid of that. That was probably the worst thing, the worst that it could do. And then Shadow Word Death to get rid of Boom. And then a Twilight Whelp. So it looks like he is he's very, very in control of this game. I think what we do here, though, is we do this. And then go face. Maybe that'll save us one more turn. I'm not sure, though. We'll see. He used... Oh, that's great. So we gave him 2 more spells from our hand, which is in no way good. But we can Big Game Hunter this next turn, so that's great. That'll work out. All right, gets rid of that. All right. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do this. We're going to get rid of this. And then we're going to try to do a little jousting here and see. And we didn't get anything, so that's not good at all. We're going to get rid of this here. So he's got 2 spells from our deck, which could be anything. Consecration, Lay on Hands, Muster, could be any of those. So we'll see if we can come back from behind here. See what we can do. He's got a lot of cards, though. So, I mean, it's going to be tough for us to even get close, especially with him healing. There comes a Cleric. He can get even more cards. There comes the Cultist. So it depends on how our board looks like it's going to end up at the end of this. All right, so Holy Nova. All right. So in this situation, what we want to do is we want to get rid of this. Then what we want to do is we want to Lay on Hands. Get some card draw there. All right, so we got a Murloc Knight. We got Defender of Arc. All right, okay, that's pretty good. And then now what we can do is we can get rid of this, and we can Shielded Minibot. And we're really not in control of the game, but we are in a lot better state than we were definitely in just a few minutes ago. All right, so he's probably got Consecration, though, unfortunately. All right, so he's going to use Shadow Word Pain to get rid of that. He's going to Lay on Hands, of course. Well, that's not good for us, but that's okay. All right, so he's still going face. So what we need to do here is let's Murloc Knight. Let's, we don't want to do that. We want to do this. Go ahead and see what kind of Murloc we get. Okay, that'll work. And then what we can do is we can Argus these two guys, maybe protecting the Murloc Knight. Let's see. We can see what we can do. But again, he's got so much healing ability, and he probably has Consecration, another copy of Consecration. I assume it's one of these first cards that he got from that Nefarian. Nope. There's a Corruptor. Got rid of that. And there's a Belcher. All right, so basically, do you equality oh, no. What we could do actually is we can silence this. We can go ahead and... No, we don't want a True Silver here. We want to use this 5-attack weapon. All right, go ahead and do this. Then what we want to do is we want to get rid of... All right, so what we'll do is we'll do this to get rid of a couple of our minions. We'll go ahead and Hero Power. Oh, and we got another one of those. And we're going to go ahead and do this. And go at his face for a few. See what we can do. So we got the True Silver for a little healing, depending upon what he puts on the board, but he can Consecrate here, and I don't think he has one. He might have played it last turn, but definitely this turn he definitely would play it. All right, Holy Nova, so that's going to clear a lot of the board and heal him as well. Oh, and he gave up. Victory, victory. Well played, well played. All right, so as you can see there, we did not get a very great start. Lore Walker Cho put us behind. It could have been a much easier victory, but unfortunately, he came out of the shredder, but we did get a victory. So let's play one more game with this 2-battle Paladin deck, and as you can see, it can definitely do some good stuff. It's got some firepower in it, especially with the Murloc Knight, and we just happened to get 2 of those back out of the original Murloc Knight, so that's pretty cool. Those are the only, there's only three or four new cards from the Grand Tournament in this deck. So another Priest. A lot of people are playing Dragon Priest on the ladder. This deck does pretty well against Dragon Priest. I actually have not been doing very well against mages, though. So if you come up against a mage, I can't promise you anything. This deck's not that, well, the mage that's on ladder right now seems to be eating the lunch of this deck. So Cleric. All right, let's see. All right, I think we need to coin out Juggalo here just to see what we can do. And the next turn, pray for a 2-drop. All right. Let's think about the next turn. If we don't get anything, we're just going to have to Hero Power. Oh. That's not good. So we just cleared that, which is good. So, all right, all we can do there is Hero Power, which is not good at all, unfortunately. All right, so he's going to heal that up and go and clear the minion. Yep. So here what we can do is we can just go ahead and do this. Get rid of him. So Muster is a great, great card. Not only does it give you stuff on the board that you can do things with Quartermaster or Defender of Argus, but you also get that 1-attack weapon, which allows you to quickly get rid of some stuff. So he didn't play anything there. That's actually the best card we can get in this scenario. You want to always put that in the middle of your board. That way, if something pops out of it that buffs the minions beside of it, you have that ability to do that. So make sure you always remember that little tip there. Make sure you remember that. In the next turn, we have no reason to do the Jouster. We have Argus. We have Peacekeeper to reduce the attack. Okay, all right, so that's not good. That's not... He's got 2 of those. He's already played both of them, so... All right. So he's going to heal that to get that 2. So, in this case, what do we want to do here? No need to restore that there. I guess what we could do is get a 3/3 on the board, change his attack to 1, and then go ahead and Hero Power. Go ahead and get rid of that, and then go at his face. So, go ahead and clear the board. You want to play kind of control-y, especially the first 5, 6, 7 turns, and then towards the late game, then we can start kind of getting more aggressive with the deck. So next turn we have Quartermaster. If we can do anything with that, he's going to go ahead and heal up. And go ahead and turn it over to us here. All right, so, in this situation, I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I'm going to go ahead and play Hero Power to get some Murloc synergy. And we got one with charge there. So we'll just keep going at his face. All right. So he could use Circle of Healing here or Holy Nova to clear most of the board. So we know that's definitely in play. But it's all right. We got some cards to do something with that as well. So, all right. So he's going to play the Soul Priest, and he's going to go ahead and clear the board. Okay. Went ahead and cleared that. All right. So Dr. Boom would have been great there, but unfortunately, we're going to go ahead and play this to go ahead and soup up our Hero Power, see what we can do with that. So he basically, he got advantage, definitely card and board advantage with that play he just played. So that took care of that, and now he has, most definitely has board control and card, well, not really card advantage. So what we can pray and hope for here is an equality and maybe consecrate. There's a true silver, which is actually a pretty good play here. No need to do that. Do you play an Argus here? I think you do this. Get rid of this. Do this. He is down to 2 cards. Well, 3 cards next. So we do have two minions on the board now. So we'll see what we can do with that. So he's probably going to heal the Blade Master. There's the Chow. Okay. So depending upon what he does here. Okay. All right, so that's okay. Oh, there's the boom that we were looking for earlier. I think what we do is... No need to kill that. I think we got to get rid of this here. This here can get buffed up pretty crazy. No need to get rid of this. Yeah, I think we get rid of that, and I think we do that. And we get some more 1/1s on the board. All right. So there was a mistake made there. I should have killed him before casting that spell. Took 7 as opposed to 5, which could come back to haunt me very shortly. We'll see, though. All right, so he's going to buff that. Let's go into Light Bomb. Okay. So I think we have 14 health. It depends on what he has in his hand right now. I think I can wait. I think I can wait for... I think I can wait till next turn to heal up with the Jouster. If I get the heal, obviously. All right. So let's see. Oh, that's not good. That is not good at all. All right, so let's see what we have damage on board here. All right, so if we buff these guys here, that gives them 4, 4, 4, 4. So 4, 8, 10, 13, 15 damage with consecration. We get some health. All right, so we're just going to take the risk, leave Ysera on the board. We're going to do this, then we're going to Hero Power. Then what we're going to do is go at his face. And we're going to be 1 short of lethal, but depending upon what he can do here with Ysera, he probably got that card that destroys everybody but Ysera, which would be detrimental to us, but that's all right. Nope, there you go. All right, guys, so 2 games with the 2-battle Paladin, 2 victories. So that actually worked out pretty well. There were some misplays in there, but as you can see, it's actually a very, very valid deck to play middle of the ladder, maybe even the upper ranks of the ladder. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I'll put the deck list over here on the side so you can look it up. I also went over the deck in the beginning. As always, guys, thank you for watching my videos. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more great content just like this, and I'll see you guys in the next one. you.